Well, it feels cooler this morning. I mean, it's nearly 20 to 9. It's a nice morning. Really nice and cool in the air. My mum said to me this morning, did the thunder wake you up last night? I was like, did we have any? And so yeah, we was up a couple of times. I was like, thank fuck. We don't have it during the day. We have it during the night period. Which actually is better, really. You kind of want it to be at that point when you're all asleep, rather than like now. Granted, it is still going to warm up quite rapidly today. So this will be probably the only walk until, I reckon, 8:45 maybe at night for the dogs. I'm going to take the dogs to the river down by West Vale, give them a little swim and all that. And regarding like mileage, you can't even really aim for anything because of how humid it is all the time. So like, I think whatever it is, it's just going to be whatever it is by the end of the month, really. Because there's no saying in like, oh, I'm going to do this and do that and do that and do that. When, if it's so damn humid and warm, the priority is to stay inside. Oh, that sounded fast. What was that? It was a bike. Now apparently there's a 1 in 3 chance at 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock of thunder showers and a thunderstorm. Maybe. Also, if the ground is wet like it is, it's actually best for the dogs, really, because it's actually cooler for the dogs. As soon as I got up this morning, I was like, it had rained. I was like, oh, I just thought it had rained a tiny little bit. And then my mum said there was like giant thunderstorms. I was like, fucking who, yeah, fucking hoorah. Only problem with that was that the washing was out. And when we're scheduled thunderstorms and we just don't get any, it's like, oh right, you can put your washing out because it's dry. And then you go to bed and it's just like all hell breaks loose with a big storm. So it's all quite wet. Very wet. It's almost quite hazy. That's not my camera settings being a bit off. That's genuine, it looking like it's hazy. I mean, I did 2.4 miles yesterday in the morning with the dogs, so hopefully I can do something around that for now. I have to admit, it is nice when it is warm. Granted, it is nice. But when it's so incredibly humid, it's like someone's taking your neck and squeezing it. And you're just like that. You can't breathe, and that's what it's like. That's pretty much it. It's just surprising. Unfortunately, what isn't surprising is that down there. I don't know how well it'll come up on camera. Will come up more there because I'm closer to it. Is the mess down there caused by the youth of today. That, granted, they are going out, which is a good thing, but they are one set of scuffy bastards. I'll add one more about the youth. All that. Yeah. I don't know either. Well, we stayed in the river bit a little bit. Not too long. It's getting warmer and warmer. And I'm going to go back over. Just go back over the viaduct and then go through to the riverside down there by the farm. I suppose what I could do with the dogs is walk to the end of here like normal and turn right but then head to the riverside that way, and then potentially do a little loop, come back along, then make my way home. Possibly. It's not far out of my way for me to come from that riverside in Westphale to this one down here. It's just when it's so humid and warm, well, it's not as much of that case now, but it just, when it's warmer, it just feels like it's a long way. It's just when it's warm, it feels like it's all stretched out, even though it's completely the same. It is certainly a lot cooler for me and the dogs to be out. Certainly. Oh god, almost definitely. Right, so I'm by the riverside here. So I did riverside in Westphale, and I'm doing riverside here. And the dogs might be a little bit mucky coming off here, but then I am going to be walking home, so it'll dry off. I hope they go in the river. I'm hoping there's no cows up there either. So yeah, me and my mum are going to TGI Fridays tonight. I'm just looking, are there cows in the distance, or is it my imagination playing tricks on me? So none yet, unless they're all at the very end down there, in the shaded bit, possibly. My glasses have steamed up a bit. They're a bit better now actually. Yeah, I've got a couple of ideas of what I want to buy to help with the weather. Oh yeah, I've wet my cloth as well. There is Right Guard Cool deodorant, which I wouldn't normally use because it cools your body down. During like the springtime, it's not really necessary. If you're cold already, why would you put cold deodorant on? So because it's been so damn hot, I've been spraying myself with it, and it's worked. It is working. And also as well, L'Oreal shampoo, there is Icy Caps shower gel, which actually has cooling agents in it, so it actually helps you to cool down more. So like if you're spreading yourself with shower gel that's got cooling agents in it, it's like adding a shell of cool air to your body. Again, something you don't need during the springtime, or winter springtime anyway, because it's not necessary. But when it's humid like snow tomorrow, you need as much cool stuff as you can. And I've already got loads of deodorant, I've already got loads of shower gel, but to have that sort of shower gel or deodorant when it's so damn humid is going to help. So regarding TGI Fridays, I've picked out trousers, black trousers that fit me. I had some grey ones as well that had fit me in the past, but that was when, one, my leg muscles were a hell of a lot thinner. They're a heck of a lot thicker now due to the intense amount of walking that I do. Well, not lately, but all in general. The shirts wise, I've got a black one, but I don't want to look like I work there. Well, I'm doing better than I did yesterday. I did 2.34 miles in the morning, and I've just looked at my mileage, and I'm at 2.5. And it's only 20 to 10. So it's still early, which is a good thing. I've got up really early this morning. I got up at 8 o'clock. I had breakfast, and then as soon as I did that, went out. I was saying to my mum, I hope I can give the dogs a good walk before we go out. And I was like, well, the weather might be an issue with that, because I might not be able to take them out. Well, it's still warm, but it's certainly less humid. And that's the thing, I don't mind it being warm, but if you've got it what like feels like hands around your neck squeezing, then that's to replicate the humidity. Then I don't want it. It's because the sun is closer to us in position of the earth, so when it gets to like September, October, it'll move back around again. So if this turns out to be the only walk I give the dogs today, at least it's a 5k. At least it's a 5k. I think in a couple of days I'm going to sign up to Race at Your Pace. Because I've not been able to go out lately, as of lately, because it's been so damn humid. It's been a bit of a challenge to walk such and such. I mean, I did like 10 miles of walking on Monday and it's only Wednesday. I felt the ground and it's not too warm either. Plus the dogs are cooled off as well, being in the river. Actually two rivers to be fair. And my minutes on watch are at 440. So I was thinking to myself this morning, there's no way I'm going to be able to get to 450 for the whole day. And it's at 440. Well, I'm happy with 3.5 miles. Yeah, pretty happy with that. So I need to dry the dogs in the garage, and then they can have some water, we can have a sit down, I can have a drink, and cool off the best I can.